Guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to do a tutorial and a review for the Ponyo. This is the blonde version. Comes in this cute little bag with some instructions, and I'm going to try it, give you some pros and cons, and let you know how I feel about it. It's a little pricey, and if it lives up to the hype, then it'll be kind of worth it, because they're pretty indestructible as long as you don't lose it. And it's very easy to lose hair ties, but this is the new Ponyo, and I'm going to give it a try. So hang out with me for a minute. Okay, so the first style is going to be your classic ponytail on top of your head. You're going to take the Ponyo and you're just going to stretch it out till you make a little O, and then you're going to take all of your hair and you're going to pile it on top of your head. This is a great style if you're going to go working out and you don't want it to fall down, or you're going to go running or something. This would be a great hairstyle for that. So we're going to just pile it all on top of our head, and then we're going to take the Ponyo and we're going to place our thumb and our first finger through the hole. Then you're going to feed the hair through the Ponyo. Keeping in mind, this is not elastic. It is a bendable type of material. So once you've fed your hair all the way through, you're going to take each corner and you're going to squish it so that it lies flat against your head with the hair in it. And then you're just going to squish each corner of the Ponyo until it stays flush. So I didn't do it yet. So here we go. Make sure it stays flush to the head, and then we're going to take each corner and we're going to bend it towards the back. Okay? We're going to bend it towards the back on both corners of the Ponyo. And then you want to try to get this as tight as you can, because the tighter it is, the better it's going to stay in your hair. A little bit of a learning curve because it's not elastic, but once you get used to it, it's pretty easy. Okay, that's what the back looks like once you've pinched both corners. So it's up in my hair. I've pinched both ends, and it's sitting pretty high up on my head, and it's pretty cute. I like it. So I'm going to have to give it the old shake your head test and see how well it stays in. I do have a lot of hair, so I'm not sure how it's going to work, but we're going to give it a try. So I'm going to first take it to side. There you go. And then I'm going to go back to front. I'm going to smack the computer. There we go. All right. So it does look like it did get a little loose. Not a whole lot, but it did get a little loose. So I think it's just because I have a lot of hair. Now I'm going to take a piece of hair and I'm going to wrap it around the front just to give it another little bit more of a polished look. So I don't have any pins handy, but I'm just going to wrap it around the front to give you an idea what that looks like. So you just take a piece of hair. It's always nice to cover the device if you can, and you don't see it. All you see is the hair. There you go. So yeah, it's cute. Doesn't stay on as well as I thought it would, but then again, I really don't go around shaking my head that way. So now let's see how easy it is to get out. So I just unpinched it, opened it up, and boom, came right out. No problems, no hair sticking to it, and no hair pulling, which is a really good thing. Okay, second style is going to be half up, half down. Okay, so we're just going to take half of the hair, and this I found did stay in longer, and it was probably because I didn't have as much hair in the Ponyo and I had it clasped pretty tight, so I didn't have the problem with it becoming loose at all because of the fact I didn't have as much hair. So there you go again with the finger and the thumb. You're going to take it through the hole. Then you're going to pull the hair through the Ponyo, and then we're going to make sure that we squish it really, really tight, keeping it as close to the head as possible, and squish it really tight. There you go. Make sure you keep it as tight as you can towards the head. And then we're going to bend each corner to the back the way we did with the other hairstyle. Only this one is just half the hair. So as you can see, it stays up much better because it's only half up, and it looks cute. It looks cute. So now I'm going to take um, the piece of hair and I'm going to pin it around the ponyo again. And I think this one looks a little bit more polished than the other one. So this is my I Dream of a Genie look. I even tossed it around a little bit just to make sure. And as you can see, it did not move. So that was a good thing. So here we go. We're going to take a piece of hair. We're going to wrap it around. And I do have a pin. So I'm going to wrap it around. And I'm going to pin it in the rear of the pony. And there you go. And now I look like I Dream a Genie. All I need is a bottle. I can give you 3 wishes. It looks cute. I like it. Now the next 2 hairstyles are called the butterfly. And this is the butterfly with the ponyo exposed. And then you just flip it over. You make a little hole and then you pull the hair through. And then this is the 4th style, which is the butterfly, but it's with using the ponyo flipped over, but then covering it with the hair, and it makes a nice little bun and a little fishtail. So I kind of like the second one a little bit better. So I will show you the last hairstyle. And this one, I will say, did take me probably 4 tries before I really got it down. So you take the hair to the back of the head, not on the top of the head. So you're going to take the hair, and then you're going to pull it a little bit away from the head. You're not going to keep it as close to the head as before. And I'll show you why in a second. So you're going to bend the pieces down. And then you're going to take that little section at the top of the ponyo and you're going to make a little hole with your fingers. Then you're going to flip it over and you're going to shove the hair through that hole. And that's where it gets a little tricky. So you got to make that little hole with your fingers, flip it over, and then feed it through the hole. Okay, and then you pull it through the bottom whilst you're keeping it clamped pretty close at that point. Okay, so there's your little fishtail. And as you can see, the hair is now covering the ponyo. So it turns out to be more of a soft bun with a little fishtail. If you have some bling, if you have a little bit of a rhinestone comb or something, you can put that at the top or underneath. And this would make a really pretty hairstyle for like a wedding or night out on the town or something. It's just a really pretty hairstyle. And it will stay in, definitely will stay in the whole time you have it until you take it out. So there you go. That's my little butterfly with the bun, the soft bun, and the fishtail end. There you have it. I'm going to play with it some more, see if I can find some more hairstyles to use it with. I really like it. The last hairstyle was a little tricky, and it did take me several tries to get what I was trying to get. But the first 2 are relatively easy. Just, make sure you put those 2 fingers through and take your hair through, and make sure you bend the ends. And it's going to stay in really, really long. This is the classic light blonde that I got, and I paid, I think, $15 for, which is kind of pricey. But recently online, I've seen them for as little as $7 or $8. So I think if you go, and I'll leave the link below in the description, if you go to ponyo.com, and they are shipping very slow, though, probably because of what's going on with the virus and all. It took me probably, I don't even know how, I think maybe over a month before I actually got my ponyo. So, and the anticipation builds while you're waiting for it. So I've seen it so many times on Facebook and Instagram. I just had to try it. I mean, it was just like one of those things. What is all the hype? And so I got it, and I like it, and I wanted to share with you my experience. So I think you should try it. If you do, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you like this video, support my channel. You can please subscribe and like the video if you found it helpful. I know the last hairstyle I had trouble finding a video for it, so hopefully it inspired you to try even more hairstyles with the ponyo. So I guess I'll see you in the next go around. Have a safe and healthy day, and I'll see you later. Bye.